Hi and welcome everyone. I'm Alec Aarons, and as always, on Mondays, when it's time for Meditation Mondays, I'm joined by Linda Marshall, and this is a dawn of a new day for us as it relates to Meditation Mondays, as we are going exclusively on our YouTube channel. So hopefully, people are joining on YouTube, and this, like all of our meditations, will be available and indexed on the Phototherapy YouTube channel for future viewing and on demand viewing whenever you're in the mood to meditate. So
Sure.
let me welcome you, Linda, and as Rick and Juan were kind enough on Thursday to wish me an early happy birthday, let me just wish you a belated happy birthday because you too had a birthday last week. So hopefully you had joy and fun and all good things as you celebrated your birthday last week.
I did. I think it's interesting. We're a day apart. But so our energy, the Libras, we're balancing each other.
That's it. We're
But
taking
yep,
it
so
by
thank you.
storm.
Yes, we are. So thank you. Happy Monday to everyone. It's a beautiful fall day here in the Northeast. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. And our topic for today is going to be reflect and reevaluate. And so, as one approaches milestones such as birthdays, this year, well, when I think about it, most of my travel of recent years has been associated with photography. So, I fill up my year with where I want to go, who I want to go with, and that's how I've been planning. But due to the pandemic, life, this year got a big twist. And so I decided to still get away. And I went to one of my old mainstays, which is going away to a retreat because I felt that was safe. I could socially distant. And the way that they had everything set up, I felt comfortable. So the focus of my 5 days was mind, body, and spirit. And so by getting away, it really helped me to connect with myself on multiple levels. So I was meditating multiple times. I was doing sitting meditations, walking meditations, yoga, energy work, and then just getting out in nature, hiking, walking, biking, and really activating all of the senses as one would think of mindfulness. And as I was doing that, often when I'd get back to my room, I like to journal. I was amazed at how the ideas just flowed. Things that I wasn't even trying to answer questions to, answers were coming to me. And even as I was there, the thing that I kept asking myself, or the question that was presenting itself to me, is what do you need now? What does your body need now? Who do you need in your life now? And it was this whole thing of reevaluating. And so as I sat in the question of what does my body need now, it was telling me, okay, you might work out 3 times a week, but you need more yoga. You need more stretching. You need this. And so I just found it interesting by being still outside of my normal routine and environment, my body was telling me when you go back home, here's the things you need to add into your life. At the resort, we do healthy eating. And as a rule, I eat pretty healthily, but it still gave me a sense of the type of nutrients I needed to add to my body. So it was that 5 days of reflecting and reevaluating. As I stilled my mind, I'm like, you got to do this more often. So I don't necessarily need to go away for 5 days. You don't necessarily need to go away for 5 days, but it might be an hour, it might be 2 hours where you sit still. And I am not suggesting that you meditate for 2 hours, right? But meditate and sit still and then see what begins to show up for you as you reflect and reevaluate what do I need now? And so today's meditation will be about resting the mind in a slightly different way, of taking a slightly different journey, of separating you from your thoughts so that if you could go quiet and go to that place of just stilling the mind, what might show up for you in terms of the answers to the questions? What do I need now? What does my body need now? Who do I need now? All big questions that we could probably spend hours answering, but we're going to do that over the next couple of minutes to get that internal dialogue started. So get comfortable in your seat, and we're going to start our meditation. So, as you get comfortable in your seat, I'm going to put on our music. And just notice your breathing. The inhale, the exhale. Gently breathe through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. Not forcing it, just noticing. Noticing how your body feels. Just noticing. And as you settle into your breath, focus on the heart. You might even feel it pumping, noticing. And as you breathe, imagine you're breathing from the heart area, connecting to the heart rhythm. And we'll start with our four soul questions of who am I? Who am I? Who am I? What do I want? What do I want? What do I really, really want? What is my purpose? Why am I here? What is my purpose? Then what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? And then we move into the I ams. I am silently repeating your first and last name. And just do that a couple of times. Drop the last name and silently repeat I am and just your first name. Now drop the first name and silently repeat I am, I am, I am. It's the essence of you. No labels, no titles, just the essence of I am. And as you settle into the I am, setting the intention to reflect and reevaluate, not on a thought level, but at the soul level. I'd like you to imagine that you're at the top of a tall building, safely enclosed on the top floor. Some might call it the penthouse. It's got everything you need, but oh, it is such a noisy place. And what you're going to do is to begin to separate from the noise, leaving the thoughts and going to a place that's quiet. So move down a flight of stairs. And as you're moving down, just silently repeat to yourself, rest, rest, rest. And as you're moving down the stairs, the noise, the chatter, it's kind of moving away from you. It's in the background as you silently repeat, rest, rest, rest. And whenever you find the chatter, the noise is moving louder, go down another flight of stairs and just silently repeat, rest, rest, rest. And as you rest the mind, I will monitor the topic. Rest, rest, rest. Resting into the quietude so that you can hear you at the soul level. Rest. And as you're resting, you rejoin the mind. And it should look different, it should feel different. New perspective. And together you rest in the stillness. You rest in the awareness. You rest in the presence. You rest in the knowing. You rest in the awareness of this bigger, broader view of you and your life. You rest. Resting in the stillness, the awareness, the being. Resting in the I. The beautiful, magnificent I that is you. Just let that lightness of being surround you, embrace you, caress you as you rest. And I will state the 4 intentions known to help us live happier, healthier, more robust lives. And you may silently repeat them with me or just embrace. The first being a joyful and energetic body. Joyful and energetic body. A joyful and energetic body. A loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. A reflective and alert mind. Reflective and alert mind. Reflective and alert mind. And last but not least, a lightness of being. A lightness of being. A lightness of being as you rest. And put your palms together in front of your heart and bow in acknowledgement of you, taking the time to be with you, taking the time to be at rest, which is one of the greatest gifts that you can give your mind, body, and spirit. And with that, I offer to you namaste and thank you for joining today's meditation. Remembering to reflect and reevaluate, because each day we are a little different and our needs may be different. Be well. Look forward to seeing you next week.